Welcome to day 22, everyone. Thank you for the beautiful meditation today. I hope that you will carry the experiences that you've had, that closeness to the divine, and to know that the divine is always with you, just behind the thought. It's the divine, just behind your emotions, the divine. And pray that you may not insult the divine with your dark thoughts or dark expressions or selfishness. Pray that your will could be divine will, and the divine will is the will to grow, to nourish, to expand, to love, to channel peace, goodness into your world. That's the will of the divine. Not to go down the dark tunnel, or not to stay in darkness, but to grow in the light. That's the will of the divine. Everything in the universe is evolving more and more towards the light. That's divine will. So pray always to stay aligned to divine will. May my will be your will, O Lord. Or like the Christ said, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, the heavenly world. But what I want to say to you today is based on the teaching of ahankar, ego. It's the most important teaching. Because you hold yourself back in the journey. The divine has created ahankar for you so you can have a self-identity, so you can enjoy the play of doing, of co-creating with the divine, of sporting in the divine if you can. The divine has created an identity for you for the play, and it's called ahankar. It's an identity. It's self-identity. If the divine didn't create it, you wouldn't have it. And the divine has given that identity tools, companion tools, reasoning, thinking, chakras, through which you can channel powerful energies of light, not darkness. The divine has given you that. How do you use your ahankar? Everybody complains that we don't have enough. We are not lucky, we are not fortunate, we are not blessed. But it is only your ahankar, your ego, that is holding you back. Bhagavad Gita makes it very clear. Lift yourself by yourself. For yourself is your friend, and yourself can also be your enemy. And he said, don't degrade yourself. Don't think lowly of yourself. Lift yourself by yourself. Self-reliance. Only because the God is within. Only because that self can become more united with the God within. How is your self operating? In separation to the divine or with the divine? In separation to the divine, we call it ignorance. In connection with the divine, we call it co-creation. It's the divine and I, God and I. Soham also means that, right? The Soham connection. God and I are one. And to be perfect even as your Father in heaven is perfect. And the aham brahmasmi, that your I is nothing but a divine in expression. So we need to continuously clean up the I. The I is capable of change. The you that you think you are is capable of change. And if you hold your I in a mold, I am this. I'm the master, I'm the teacher, I'm the servant, I'm the fool, I'm the fearful one, I'm nervous. When you hold yourself in any self-identity, you're putting yourself in a mold, and that's what you will be. Because you're making yourself into that. And who can change that? You. You. Even the God within you is not going to come to change it for you. The God within you will create the spiritual impulse that you can change it. So you have to follow the spiritual impulse within you. You have to follow that sattva guna within you. The impulse of light. So do you realize that you can hold yourself in a mold, and until you break it, there's not going to be change? And a wonderful way of looking at that is that the things you attract around you. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Birds of a feather flock together. What are you attracting from your universe? What is coming towards you? Because what is coming towards you is telling you where your self-identity is. If there's darkness, if you have a dark mold, a dark persona, that's what you're going to attract towards you. Break the mold, come into the light, and that's what you will attract within you. That's how we attract abundance. That's how we attract spiritual growth. That's how we attract success towards us, because we create an awareness, an attitude of success. And some say, just think that you have it already. And you will attract it towards you. That's why role models are so important. Because we tend to become like those whom we admire. So who are you admiring? Consciously or unconsciously? Because unconsciously we behave like the others, right, whom we tend to admire. So we can admire the very selfish ones, the very egotistic ones, the very self-righteous ones. We can admire them. Or we can admire those with wisdom and humility and the power to unite, the peacemakers. Who are you attracting in your space? Who are your friends? What do you associate with? What thoughts do you keep in your mind continuously? That is what is strengthening your self-identity. So the play of life has many characters, many personas, many egos, and you have to be wise to know who to associate with if I am to grow. If I am to become a better person, I need to know who I am associating with, what thoughts I'm holding in my mind, what I'm keeping around me every day. It's simple. Continuously break the mold of your ego that you tend to stagnate in. Continuously look at it, observe it. Grow your awareness so you can see your self-identity. When you tend to hold it in a mold, when you tend to stagnate, when you tend to attract all the wrong things around you, the things that contract you, keep you in darkness. Look and see. You have the power. You have the power. You have the God power. You have the Shaktis. Ichha Shakti, the will to want to break free. Jnana Shakti, the power to gather knowledge that can help you to free yourself, to grow in wisdom. And Kriya Shakti, to act in such a way that you can create change. You have the power to act. You have senses. As the yoga teaching tells you, you have motor senses. You have a senses of action, karmentriyas, the doing senses. And you have the jnanendriyas, the ones that bring knowledge towards you, information. Use your power wisely. Be perfect even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Blessed are those who are pure in heart, but they should realize divinity. They should know God. Free yourself by yourself. Bhagavad Gita. Buddha, be a light unto yourself. Don't depend on others. You have the power. You have the power. You know the saying is, you can only take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. You can't make it drink. Same, I can only give you the teachings, and I can point the way. But you have to catch it. Does it resonate with you, what I'm saying? Does it resonate with you? Does it resonate so much that you want to act upon it? Remember, I'm only the messenger. You are the ones to make it happen. You are the ones to make it happen, but you make me proud when you make it happen. When you create change, when you spread light, when you become a peacemaker, when you guide the young ones, when you bring more healing light to every space, when you express positive thoughts towards your world, you excite people, you lift their consciousness. That's what I will be. Done. That's aligning your will to divine will. Be a light. Be a light to your world. Don't bring more darkness. Be a blessing to your world, not a burden. I leave you with that on this marvelous Sunday. Sunday is a special day always. So many people are praying, and so many people are having fun. Ignorantly maybe, but as you sow, so shall you reap. Life will catch up with you. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.